Hello Taurus, and thank you for being here. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Taurus placement in your birth chart. Okay, let's see where we go with this. Wow. Intensifying. Practice positivity. Something might come to a head. Intuition. Trusting that. Trusting what you feel. So Taurus, if you feel that where you are is not where you're meant to be, really look at that and come from the heart space. What speaks to your heart? Okay, what do you have for Taurus spirit? This could be your energy. It could be someone you're connected to, okay? Anything else? That's a lot of messages. Guidance from Spirit. You're in a tough situation and Spirit is ready to offer guidance if you just ask. Okay, wow. Let's take a look at this. Purge and cleanse. Your authentic voice. Energetic cords. In the matrix. I'm going to scoot these up. There's a lot. Okay. Giving and receiving. Letting go. Teacher. Soul connection. Challenge ahead. Okay, I know what this is. You are somewhere out of either obligation or because of something a little bit surface. Now, in the matrix is when we're caught up in an idea of something that is kind of the prescription for life. I think that's how I refer to it. Embrace a deeper existence beyond the man-made prescription for life, yes. And it feels to me like there's a recent realization that a connection you're in has truly been a pretty deep karmic lesson. You're moving away from that, right? Letting go, purge and cleanse. Teacher usually means someone was brought into your life to show you something in an unpleasant way and in a way that has opened up your heart. This person was very significant in your life. This could be two people. So, apply this as it makes sense. But you're being guided to let go of it. It might be an imbalanced connection, right? This is really about reciprocity. Healthy exchange with others comes with a karmic reward, if you will. Equal give and take. I'm hearing even playing field. Okay, let's keep it moving. I want to look at your energy. I'm not going to focus on the person on your periphery or in the periphery. I'm going to look at you, okay? Repairing the veil, forgiveness, a tidy house, clarity and organization. I feel that this repairing the veil is in your life. I do. I think in your quiet moments, you're feeling this. Whether you can put your finger on it yet, you're feeling it. Show us, Taurus, the group of Taurians I'm connected to. Wow. Wow, I got a really strong message with that one. Okay, that's the one I thought might come out. I was hoping not to see that. I just saw 702, which actually I've been seeing a lot. I wonder if I have been subliminally connecting to someone whose maybe number synchronicity mirrors that. We have the cosmic womb, divine feminine. I feel like this is something within you in the emotional body that is starting to surface. It will bring you balance, 6. Okay, this is about reciprocal connections, and it's calling you, yeah. Gathering round the power of community. Well, let me just pick these up. Sky dancers, surrender. I think this is the one I didn't want to see. Dream thief, refusal of the call. I don't know why you're fighting change. I don't know if this is out of fear, again, out of obligation. You're depleted, Taurus, empty well. I get really sad when I see this. There's a void, and you're feeling it. You're looking deep down into what should be filled with water, and it's empty. Spirit is with you. The universe is your partner. Beginner's mind, first breath. I feel like this is a real change in paradigm for you, Taurus. You could be a little bit concerned about starting again, leaving behind, maybe, I'll say it, a materialistic lifestyle. I'm also ruled by Venus. I understand nice things. I think it's gone too far. You might be with someone who pushed that last button for you. Sky Bridge, possibility for union. I want to say this could be about that yin-yang energy, union with self. I do feel like there is something that's been very disconnected about your heart space. This is a really powerful message for somebody. Okay, let me see if I can nest these a little bit, because I think I can get them to stack a little bit. I don't have enough space. My camera window's little. Okay, so let's take a look at what's on your mind. What are you beginning to awaken to? What is Spirit showing you? It may feel very subliminal, but trust that, because I think that guidance from Spirit comes in sometimes unusual forms until they know we're paying attention, and then it gets amplified. Big time amplified. All right. So what's on your mind, Taurus? What's going on? I'm hearing you're really beginning to evaluate the circumstances of your life, the people around you. Wow, I just heard you really don't feel like you have true friends. That's, wow, I'm so sorry. That's a very upsetting kind of thing to come to terms with, that your relationships have been superficial. Now maybe you've just met people who weren't real. Okay, and now, yes, with that, Spirit is saying until you're authentic with yourself, until you know you at the deepest, most authentic level, you will attract in people who aren't right for you. Oh, this is heartbreaking. I'm sorry. Somebody needs to hear this, though. What are you going through? I just saw 1111. I've been seeing that so much in readings, it's crazy. Okay, Spirit, please, let's reveal these energies. This might be maybe difficult, I don't know. Okay. You're moving on. Look at this journey. It could be a journey of the heart. This is also a 2 card, which is the High Priestess energy. I knew this was going to come out. Yay! Yin Yang. You are restoring balance within you. Storm warning. Wow. And the people around you may be shocked. And there's the glowing heart. God bless you. Let's keep going. What else? One more. Door to personal healing and happiness. I can't even believe how spot on this is. Gives me chills. I want to get 2 cards about what is influencing you, and then I'm going to get your energy and what you're going to do about this. This is such a clear message. It's insane. Okay, what is influencing you, Taurus? The healing light. Wow. I don't know if you're having this reaction, but wow. If you know a Taurus going through this, just, maybe have them look at this. It might kind of awaken someone to healing themselves, to moving on out of something. Yeah, okay, well, we have stuck energy, family, the loving man. You have so much love. You're coming through regardless of gender. Let's even say that. I could be connecting with a man or a masculine energy, but let's just say there is, maybe this is even a kind of a people-pleasing energy. What can I do for you? And you're stuck. Family, you know, family is family, right? I understand that. But is there a dynamic within the family that isn't vibing with you? Okay, so this is what is kind of driving this. This is an underlying energy. So let's take a look first at who are you? What do you want to do? What are you feeling intuitively as an overarching energy? And then we're going to look at what you're about to do. Wow, the star, hope. I think you've been entangled in whatever the energy is, or maybe resisting feeling, resisting, you know, turning away from really negative people and circumstances, right? Look at this. The divine is saying, cut the cord. It could be people who just tug on you. Okay, Spirit is asking me to share what I just saw on my YouTube feed this morning after I watched Deborah Claire's readings. Love you, Deborah, if you're watching. It was an interview. It's like a Google, I'll put the link below, but it's a Google Talk or something like that, and it's an interview with Judith Orloff, MD. She wrote a book about the empath's survival guide. I feel like I'm connected to someone who were, you know, like drawn to you, Taurus, and sucked you dry. Just getting that. They just sucked you dry. And although, you know, some of these people could be family members, it's time to distance yourself from this. Okay, I will definitely put the link below. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's look at your energy, Taurus. Patience. The right time, the right place. You've put up with a lot. Fulfillment. Are you? I just heard that. Are you? I just got really sad. And I just saw 1555, 555, indicating challenges, change. But I feel like you're going to put something into motion. Protection, yeah. Spirit is saying, we want to shield you from whatever is taking from you. It's just what I'm getting. The moon, new beginnings, the fool, and the magician, destiny. Wow, freedom. Wow, this is so clear. Oh, Taurus, you want to be alone. One of the things in that video that really struck me, and I so relate to it, and I'm super empathic, which is probably why corporate just suddenly didn't work for me. And I'm not trying to make this about me, but what she said was, you are someone who needs to disconnect quietly because people just tug on your energy to the point where you have nothing left to give. These could be very materialistic people. Definitely a lot of karma around this. I hope you listen to that because there's a reason it came through. All right, Taurus, what will unfold for you? You are waiting for the right time to break away from something, Taurus. The divine is saying, listen, we know this is difficult. We've got you, right? Remember this. The universe is your partner. The divine has your back. They know that this is a difficult thing to overcome, but you will. So what comes next? Eight of Wands reverse. I'm going to clarify all these, by the way. The moon. You may be pulling back from people, cutting off communication. You're beginning to fear that, you know, you can't break away from this. All right, they're showing me, looks like a, you know, wolves, hyenas, who knows, and a crab crawling out of the water. They're really emphasizing the crab, which is Cancerian energy. I'll just put that out there. What else? Ten of Pentacles. I get family out of this one as well. I do. I also feel like, you know, there could be a central issue around perhaps money. I heard materialism, definitely in the matrix energy. It's not working for you. You need to take charge. Pull back. Speak your truth. Have clarity. This is discernment, big time. Ace of Cups. Fool. You want something that is going to fill your cup. I feel like right now it's empty. It might be represented here. There might be 3 people in your energy who have just, you know, Taurus, do this. Taurus, we need you. Taurus, give, like, help me. And I think you're feeling really depleted energetically and in your heart. You're not happy. I'm hearing 2 more cards, okay? Look at that, Ace of Wands. What does fulfill you? Find that spark and that passion. Maybe it's another person. We have the King and the Queen of Wands. You might be manifesting a healthy new connection. You might be leaving sort of this very disappointed, feeling low, feeling regretful, remorseful, and just energetically depleted state. I see, with the 5 of Cups, I see so many different energies, but I feel like I mentioned them. Could be just a little different for some of you. Maybe this is you've been striving to achieve something, and it's not, okay, I'm on to something. Spirit, what was that? Your pursuits have been leading you nowhere. And I think I said that. You're trying to fill your life with things that are external to you. This person is standing alone. If this has been material or pleasure pursuits, you're starting to pick up on that. And you want something that's going to give you that enthusiasm. Look at that. Yeah, I feel like these 2 go hand in hand. I can't wait to clarify. Yeah, you're not happy. Could be around your work, could be around a lover or partner. There's a choice though, and I feel you need to bring your life into balance. Wow, 7 of Swords, King of Cups, 8 of Swords, 5 of Swords. Whoa. Okay, let's stay on track. I was going to go into, are you moving towards someone who you know gives you that? But I won't go there yet. We'll do that in the extended. Okay, so you're pulling back communication. Why? Knight of Cups. Wow. I am getting a couple of things here. Someone's pulled back from you, and you're realizing that, you know, this perhaps was something that had potential. The other thing that I'm getting is if you have given of yourself from the heart, you're no longer going to do that. Moon. Interesting. So let's clarify the moon. Very powerful reading, Taurus. I'm feeling this one. Yep, you're out of there. You're going to establish yourself. If you know, this could be a financial energy. I feel like for you, you just want to strip away the past and have a new beginning. Like, I almost look at this arch like a gate, and there's a mountain in the arch. You're just, you have to have okay, Spirit said, Barbara, change of scenery. Yeah. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. This is either alluding to a family situation or something material, your foundation. You're trapped. You feel trapped. Wow. Your intuition is telling you something is over. And I mean over. Because it's been painful. I mean, this is done. Done, done. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Let's look at the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're out of there. You're out of there. You've had so much disappointment. Look at that. Mountains, mountains. I don't know why that theme's coming through, but you want to communicate to others, I can't do this anymore. I may not know what comes next, but of all the choices I've made, I better be really careful next time. I want to change, or maybe, you know, the perception has been, Taurus, that all of your options looked good at first, and then you got a little deeper into, you know, someone's personality, intentions, and you're like, oh wow, a snake, wow, an illusion, devil energy. I just kind of feel like your bubbles kind of burst. Yes. Let's move to the future. Ace of Wands. What's in your heart, Taurus? What is in your heart? Oh, it landed over here. Speaking your truth. What else? The Sun. I know what makes me happy. I see it right in front of me. Glowing like the sun. Beautiful flowers. It feels like the blinds went up in the window of your heart. What do you want to tell the people around you? Oh, that was not supposed to be in there. It was meant to come out. You're going to speak your truth. You may be apologizing to people who are going to lay guilt on you, like you're disappointing us. You might be dealing with a child, a literal child, or, you know, someone who exhibits very immature energy. A lot of pages here, a lot of messages. Okay. Did I see that as a page? If I did, then I don't know why. I think what I said is you're going to communicate that you're kind of moving on. Well, if I misread that, sorry. Didn't mean to. I'm so caught up in channeling. I'm like, why use cards? Okay, so what do you need to tell the people around you? You're going to speak your truth, Taurus. What is it? I'm haunted by this. When I'm alone, I break down. I'm tethered to this mess. Why didn't you tell me sooner? The consequence with this is maybe because someone around you sees the value in you, and I'm using that in air quotes, what they might say to you is, well, if you weren't happy, why didn't you just say so? I would have done something differently. Would they? This is mentally and emotionally draining. I feel that needs to come through. Wow, one thing after another has turned my life upside down. You know, you might at this point be a little angry. It's okay. You know what? People are going to react the way they're going to react. And if they get something from you, they're going to try to keep you around. It's not coming out, but my heart has been broken. I cannot stay. I knew you would say that. That's awesome. Taurus, you're going to trust what your heart wants. Trust your high priestess, you know, your higher self, and what your higher self tells you. Connect with your guides and they will show you the way through this. Okay, let's get some advice for you from Spirit. Advice for Taurus. I just saw 2727. Might be significant for someone. Oh my gosh, you can't even make this up. You've been pouring yourself into everything and everyone else. What about you? Such a powerful message. What else? Advice from Spirit for you, Taurus. What you have been through can only make you stronger. The worst is over. Wow. I think it's because you decided to listen to your heart. This is a very auspicious time. The outcome will bring happiness and prosperity. Bottom of the deck, a divine partner is on your path. This will be a love like you've never known before. Sky bridge, possibility for union. I don't think you'll misstep on this one, Taurus, because of what you've been through. And I hear it's been heavy. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, you're healing. You could be healing a connection. I'm not going to assume a lot of things, but wow, I haven't even shuffled that yet. Look at that, putting in the effort. So let's take a peek at what you can expect. Advice, guidance, timing if appropriate. I feel like this is a small-ish group of people, but I could be mistaken. Positive experience coming. Baby, that's awesome. What else? Experiencing karmic lessons. Yeah, you definitely had a karmic soul connection in your midst. They taught you a lot. Maybe they taught you to give to you, right? If you've been giving to everybody else. I really do like get a hand out. Okay, anything else? When you least expect it, you might surprise yourself. Whatever you're about to do, someone could re-enter your life unexpectedly. Something may turn out better than you realize because the divine has been telling you, or will be telling you, let go of your past, cut the cord, purge for your own self-preservation, for your own good. So some action may be taken rather suddenly. Can you show us that, Spirit? When you least expect it. Okay, we have children involved. You're going to be very careful if there's children that you have with someone. This is really about, ensuring their needs are met. If you're dealing with an immature energy, which I picked up here, you might be saying, man, this person is just a spoiled brat. That's what I'm getting. Anything else? When you least expect it. Starting a business, this can be a new job. For some of you, if this is an entanglement regarding money, you're out of there and you're going to start your own business. This has potential. Someone new on your path. Blending families, go for it. Focus on work and money. Question their intentions. I think this is what's happening right now about the people around you. And you're about to come into connection with someone new. If you've been considering dating or, for some, maybe divorce, you're working on your own stability and you're pocketing your money. And I'm seeing somebody zipper it shut and put a padlock on it. Well, there you go. Someone new on your path. Someone with whom you will have a beautiful, successful, happy life, right? Okay. I'll leave it there. Taurus, I hope whoever this needed to reach, it reached you. And know that this comes from a compassionate place. I really felt it in meditation. It felt so powerful. And I know that Spirit wants you to be happy. If any of this, well, and let me just say, we all have to take responsibility for our choices. But if there's anything about what you, let's say, fell into, right, this empty well, if you fell into a circumstance and got yourself stuck, you are empowered to make change happen.